All right, today we're going to go through my favorite wine and drink that I've had over the last couple of months, as well as the worst one. All right, welcome back to Drinking It In. I am your host, Chris Casara. We are here to help you know more and drink better. And I didn't do an April summary of the drinks like I've been, my drinks consumption. The main reason was that basically every single drink that I had during the month was fine, right? Nothing stood out on the high end or the low end, so I decided it wasn't worth a video. Now in May that changed, so we'll get into that. But April, I ended up having 37 and a half drinks, over the 30 days. So that's 1.25 drink per day. I'm looking at my spreadsheet over here. 18.5 of those were cocktails, and 8 of them were sparkling wine. And my longest streak without a drink in April was 3 days. So again, not where I want to be. I want to be closer to that 1 mark. And I'd like to, again, I'm trying to adopt better habits around that streak, whether that is, 3 days each week not having a drink, or the number being larger of a streak during the month where I'm not having a drink. So that brings us to May. So May started off the month very clean. First 6 days of May, nothing to drink. Actually did a cleanse with my wife. Which is not 6 days, but really good to sort of reset everything. You feel better. And then my parents came up for Mother's Day weekend. You had a couple of events with friends. You went on a business trip, and so the month devolved into 50.5 drinks over the 31 days, which is 1.68 drinks per day, and way too much. I'm not tracking that much better for June so far, but I need to. It's making me think, which is the intention of this exercise. Now, during May, 17 cocktails and 21 glasses of red wine. So when that wine ratio is much higher, I feel a little bit better about what even if my numbers are a little high, because I find that I function better if I'm not drinking too much whiskey and too many cocktails, because that's where you get a lot of additives. The hard liquor is probably not the greatest thing for you in life. And so that's where we were stats-wise in May. So 2 wines or 2 drinks worthy of high praise. First one was a 2019 Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley, Thondel Cellars. I'll put a little picture up here of the bottle because I have one more left. I got it through Wine Spies. I'm not sure, I think the wines were about $45 or so, and an amazing deal for that Napa Cab. It was incredible, deep, dark. The flavors never ended, chocolate and violets and blackberries. So it was awesome stuff. I'm going to do a separate video on that at some point soon. The best cocktail I had, though, was a Milano Sour, which when I was in downtown Boston for an event, we had some drinks later that evening, and the Milano Sour was a mix of Fernet Branca, high-proof rye, and lemon juice, and it just blew me away. And in the end, right, it's the ratios were much higher on Fernet and lemon juice than they were on rye, so it's actually a pretty low alcohol ABV cocktail, not like really low, but less than normal, which makes me think a little bit about maybe trying to have some of those at home. So that covers the good news. Now for the bad news. When I was away on business, I let the server pick the red wine that I was going to have with my meal, and he brought me over a Meiomi Cabernet Sauvignon. And Meiomi, big brand. I've had their Pinot Noir. I've had some decent experiences with their Pinot Noir. Some people hate the brand. They're just like, I can't drink this. It's not wine. But that Cabernet Sauvignon was freaking disgusting. It tasted like it was just manufactured in a lab. It was all oak and just way syrupy sweet, to the point where I think there are to half servings of the alcohol in the stats. This was one of them. It was really bad. And I asked him after the fact, I'm like, so what did you give me? He said, the Meiomi Cabernet Sauvignon. I said, thank you very much. And then when he went away, I told everybody at the table to never drink Meiomi Cabernet Sauvignon, period. I'm guessing Meiomi's not going to call for any endorsements, but I don't have any sponsors, so maybe someone else calls because they like honest opinions and they're making great wine. That's about it for now. I appreciate everybody's support, and I appreciate you joining in the comments, and like and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, it's Chris. I wanted to thank you for joining. I appreciate all of the love that people have been giving this channel over certainly the most recent months. I encourage you to hit the like button, write some comments down there so we can continue the conversation. And I've put a video, a playlist up here for your enjoyment because I know you'll get some value out of it. And I look forward to seeing you more and more.